Okay, you should have answered questions 1 through 8 by now. So now we're on video 3, paragraph 4. So I'm looking at paragraph 4. After all, the practical reason why, when the power is once in the hands of the people, a majority are permitted and for a long period continue to rule is not because they are most likely to be in the right. So he's saying the practical reason why a majority are permitted to rule is not because they are most likely to be in the right, nor because this seems fairest to the minority, but because they are physically the strongest. That's why the majority rules. They're physically the strongest. They've got most people. But government in which the majority rule in all cases cannot be based on justice, even as far as men understand it. Can there not be a government in which the majorities do not virtually decide right and wrong, but conscience? In which majorities decide only those questions to which the rule of expediency is applicable? He's just saying here, any government that's based on majority rule it doesn't mean it's always going to do what's right. Okay, majority rule doesn't always equal right because it's just whatever people want. Just because most people want it doesn't make it okay, right or wrong. So he says, must the citizen ever for a moment, or in the least degree, resign his conscience to the legislature? So here's the people. Do they give their conscience over to him? Or do they keep their own consciences? But he's the one making the decisions, is the idea. If the government, so here's us. We elect like a senator. Here's our senator. We tell him, okay, you go make the best decision. So he's going to make those decisions. Who's to say that he's always going to make what's best? Do we let him just decide what's right and wrong for us? We've still got to decide. So again, it goes back to this argument. Sometimes you need to be civilly disobedient to show him, look, this is not right. Okay. Must the citizen ever for a moment or in the least degree resign his conscience to the legislator? Why has every man a conscience then? That's a rhetorical question. How about that? I think that we should be men first and subjects afterward. We've got to be men. Okay, you mean men and women. We've got to be ourselves. And then we are subject to the government. We don't give that up. We don't give up who we are. It is not desirable to cultivate a respect for the law so much as for the right. It says got to have respect for the law, yeah, but he says what's more important, respect for the law or respect for what is right? So he's saying because they don't always go together. The law isn't always the right thing. The only obligation which I have a right to assume is to do at any time what I think right. Because that's what I'm obliged to do, is what I think right. Now, if that means that there's a law that I think is wrong, then I go against it. Okay, because I feel like it's wrong. Okay, again, I'm not trying to promote you going out and rebelling or doing things stupid. So use this knowledge wisely. So based on number 4 or paragraph 4, you should be able to answer number 9 and number 10. Yep, number 9. According to Thoreau, why do we follow the rule, the majority rules? Why do we do it? And then paragraph 4 again. According to Thoreau, why can we as people not just sit back and trust the government to always do what is right? Okay, and then so that is 9 and 10, and we'll go on to the next one.